G'day, and welcome to day 21 of the Beer Jerk Advent Calendar Drink Along. I'm Joe.
I'm Luke.
And this is Tamothy, Slam-othy double chocolate edition. No prizes for guessing what this is based on. Our cousins across the ditch, where actually Tim Tams originate. I know a lot of people think they're a New Zealand biscuit, but I
Yeah.
think they're an Australian one.
Are you doing this whole thing in an Australian accent?
What? I dropped it.
Oh, because you all sound the same to me.
Typical Brit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Immigrants, hey? Beer from Moondog. We love these guys. We've been importing beer from Moondog for years now. They're just a wild bunch. And it's been shocking and incredibly impressive just to see their growth in the last 4 years. It's been explosive. I don't really understand how it's happened. Just the incredible business nous of these guys who appear to be very, very loose, fun-loving characters. Well, they don't appear to be, they are, but also incredible at business. Just the growth. They've just opened a new venue, the Beach Bar. There's the
Moondog World.
there's Doglands, which are the cowboy
in
themes.
Docklands.
Yep. And there's Moondog World that opened like 2 or 3 months before the lockdowns. So that's when I went over there. They had a Mate Fest festival there, and so I think with their venues now, they've got they can accommodate 5,000 people at any one time.
Across them or
Across
in
them.
each? Wow.
But with Moondog World alone, I think is like 2,000 people or so.
Until the water slide gets shut down.
There's a lagoon in there. There's a waterfall.
Is there not a water slide?
There's not a water slide.
God. My dreams have been crushed.
Sneak in there. When I was there was a secret cocktail bar. I'm not sure if that's still operating. It's a city block basically. It's and across the back wall of the brewery is a huge whale mural that's the size of a blue whale. It's quite a standing operation compared to their roots, which were in a pretty ropey part of town in a really small, dusty brewery, doing weird stuff with cognac barrels and truffles. And because did you go to OG?
Yeah, I went to Moondog OG when I was in Melbourne in 2017.
Yeah, really cramped.
Yeah, there's a food truck outside doing pizzas.
Yep.
They'd misdosed green beer or something with food coloring, and it was like way too blue and stained everyone's teeth and tongue. So they were just handing those out for free for anyone who was feeling daring. Yeah, good fun in there. Delicious beer, really experimental, which is what we love about them.
Well, for the first while at the brewery, while they were building it, setting it up and putting together old dairy tanks and doing it really on a shoestring, a couple of young guys, Josh and Carl, they lived at the brewery, which, isn't really a well-insulated place. I think they joined a local gym so they could go and get showers in the morning, and at least one of them, possibly two, still have their day jobs. And just every minute they spent building out this brewery. Working on these super unusual beers, these toffee apple themed beers, and like Jumping the Shark and smoked beers, and just really making a big splash on doing experimental stuff that sometimes worked, sometimes didn't work.
Yeah, we love their Black Lung series, their Jumping the Shark series. Those are some of the most special beers we've been able to bring into New Zealand. But as businesses grow, businesses change, so they're doing a bit less of that stuff now.
Yep.
Because those 5,000 people they can accommodate are probably more likely to be wanting, seltzers and lagers and pale ales and all that kind of stuff. And of course, you only have so much capacity before you have to go and contract. So they're kind of focusing that capacity on what sells.
Yeah.
Us nerds slightly miss out, but we still get to drink delicious things like this.
Yeah.
So I've done a couple of these. Obviously, everyone knows what it's referring to. There is a caramel version. There's now the double chalk. But yeah, just a tasty milk stout.
It's designed to be consumed as a Tim Tam Slam. So if you have a Tim Tam in your cupboard, stop watching. We should have said this at the start.
Yeah.
Go bite a couple of opposite corners off and suck this beer through it. Use it as a straw.
Yeah. If only we still had those Afghans from the other day.
Yeah.
We could have Afghan slammed.
That'd be delicious, yeah. Like, see if Charlotte can make some more, and I think we've got another 1 or 2 of these in the fridge.
Maybe.
So yeah, this is double version. So it's double. It's
so stronger, more chocolatey,
more stouty.
Yeah.
And yep, lovely. It's still like, it's not cloying.
No, and that's the thing with a milk stout is you're adding lactose, which can't be fermented. So you're going to have, however much lactose you add, you are going to have that amount of sort of sweetness at the end. I don't think lactose is 1-to-1 sweetness of sugar, is it? But it's,
no, it wouldn't be as sweet as table sugar.
It's maybe like 2/3 as sweet. So you've got to be careful. There are some lactose beers that really do kind of scream at you and let you know how sweet they are. But this is balanced, nice and roasty, good kind of chocolate aroma, and a little bit of that sort of milky sweetness underneath.
Yeah, cracking beer, real nice fun beer from a real fun bunch. Definitely excited about getting back to Melbourne at some point soon and just seeing all their new operations. Cause
get your rig out and swim in the lagoon.
Get on the mechanical bull.
Yeah.
We had the mechanical bull out at Matefest, which was just great fun. But like no better entertainment, like in a busy bar at a beer festival, than just seeing drunk people get on a mechanical bull and hoon it around. Yeah, absolutely. But they do a lot of like wrestling events, and kind of you name it. They're doing all these collaborations. So they collaborated on the Game of Thrones beer, and just all these things that you, as I say, you kind of think they're just like casual loose guys, and then it's like, oh, we're just collaborating with HBO to make a beer with Game of Thrones, or a beer with Run the Jewels, which are one of the bigger hip hop acts in the world.
I wouldn't say that. One of the bigger small hip hop acts in the world. They're not Drake or anything. But,
good point. But they're influential. Influential, known. More by heads like
people into hip hop know who Run the Jewels are, but they're not.
And when RTJ decided to do a bunch of collaboration beers around the world, and they decided to do one in the Antipodes, it was Moondog they reached out to. So that's this T-shirt I'm wearing. But when that was coming out and announced, me and you might remember Matt, formerly of Beer Jag, still makes a cameo occasionally, immediately got in touch and said, oh guys, we need to get a pallet of this over to New Zealand because we really want to drink it, but more importantly, please send us 2 medium T-shirts because we want them. So luckily managed to grab a couple of those. But very, very impressive operation, a bunch of people, and pretty tasty beer. Hope you're enjoying it this wonderful weekend as we get ever closer to Christmas. See you next time.
See ya.
For the next installment.